Hello and welcome back to Epic Battle Fantasy 4. Yesterday, I played this for the first time, and I noticed that I was kind of rushing it, kind of going ahead, and doing things as if everyone who watched this had played the game, when I realized that the people who'd watched this, specifically my guildies in general, would not know what exactly everything means. I took it from the standpoint of someone who would be talking to someone who had played this game before, mostly, explaining only minor details. I turned my cursor back on, I believe. If not, I'm going to look silly so that I'd be able to point to things. I've decided that I'm going to slow down and read and explain things a little bit better now on. We'll load up our data. Okay, we left off here in the Ashwood Forest. Let's go ahead and explain what's going on. Alright, we have our character stat screens. We have our HP, strength, defense, accuracy, evasion, magic defense, magic attack, and magic points. As most people will know, HP is how much hits you, how many hits you have. Like, once that hits 0, you're dead. Magic points lets you do abilities. Magic attack lets you do pretty much decides your special attacks. This decides your physical attacks, your physical defense, your defense against magic, how quickly you'll evade something, and accuracy. Everyone knows that. You have your formula, which is your base stat, which is this first number, and your equips, which is the second number. Over here, we have your AP, which is your current ability points, and your experience points. Once this bar is full, you level up. Level, character model. Elemental resistance. Every attack, most attacks have a elemental tied to it. You have fire, thunder, ice, earth, poison, bomb, wind, water, holy, and darkness. While everything has a elemental resistance, some have elemental weaknesses. If it's white, you have a resistance to it. If it's red, you have a weakness to it. And if it's green, you absorb it and heal from it. Status resistance, you have burn, fire damage every turn. You have your stun. You have your freeze, which will immobilize you much like a stun would, and then you also take double damage next hit. Tired reduces your evade and accuracy. Poison is damage every turn. You'll see the little poison counter over their heads, counting down how many turns you have that left. Dispel pretty much takes away anything good that happens to you. It's not really a debuff you'll see, that's just an effect that could happen to you. Stagger pretty much is a guaranteed critical hit your next attack. Siphon is a silence, keeps you from doing any sort of skills. Wet increases damage to thunder and ice, but reduces fire damage. Weak weakens you. Curse decreases your defense. And Death and Doom kills you instantly when the time runs out. Pretty easy. Everyone has different base stats. You can see here Matt has more HP base stat and more of a strength stat than Anna has, but a lesser magic stat than Natalie would have. Okay. Everyone has their own set of equips. Like I said, the girls each share their skirts and blouses, whatever body armor. They also share the hats. In this case, hair accessories. Put the leaves in there and changes. Also gives you each item gives you a different resistance, and it also gives you a stat bonus. You can see this one will give you a +5 to evade. And then we have your weapons. See, Anna's the only one who can use bows. Matt is the only one who can use swords, and Natalie is the only one who can use staves. Pretty easy. And when we get Lance, he's the only one who can use guns. Now if we go to Forge, actually let's go to items first. We have craftable items. These are the items that we've picked up along the way that are used to complete quests. They're used to strengthen your equipment. Different things. I don't need to go through all of them. We got just a variety of things. Just fun little doodads. You got your stats, which are used to permanently increase your base stat. They permanently increase your base stat. What is this again? Magic defense and magic attack. Fairly simple. Food. The ones that are grayed in are battle items. You use them in battle, and the ones that are colored, like this is kind of faded. All these items right here are faded. While the ones that are lit up are stuff you can use outside of battle. Key items, pretty much quest items, items that you won't use unless a specific instance is called for it, such as a quest, or you carry keys in here. Obviously, you carry puzzle items, stuff like that, stuff that you wouldn't use to craft or normally use in battle. This guy gives us a little tidbit about Ashwood used to be a part of Greenwood, but then a meteorite smashed into it, and it looks a bit different now. It's a good place for hunting. There's so much variety of monsters showing up. And this guy says, your chance of hitting a target depends on your ratio of accuracy to the enemy's evade. Higher accuracy means you'll hit them. Some attacks have lower or higher accuracy than normal, so you have to factor that in too. A good example of that would be Mac's Quick Strike. Makes it so that it's a fast attack and it's weaker, but it doesn't miss. If we look over here, we can forge using those items we were looking at to upgrade our equipment. If it's colored in, you have it. If it's not, obviously you don't. And it's marked by this red text showing you I only have one out of the 2 softwood needed. With the Holy Sword, I need a couple of iron ore, but now I need some steel plates. Look at the staves. You have this, 1 piece of softwood. Perfect. But we need these items now. Another thing you look is over here is this upgrade crystal staff to level 3. The white here represents what we have currently. And over here as well in the stats, original stat. When it upgraded, however, it will give us a plus 10% resistance to these 3 elements, plus 5 MP, and plus 10 magic attack as well. Let's see, if I upgrade Matt's hat, we'll get bomb and water resistance along with some defense, which I would appreciate. That would be a good thing. We don't have enough to upgrade this to get the tentacle. However, we do have enough to upgrade this, which will give us another 10% fire resistance, and some extra defense, which is always helpful. And the flare usually takes a lot more to upgrade. I've noticed. Yeah, it's like 6 magma samples, but it gives you a nice little buff. The flares give you a nice little resistance buff. They're very nice. Anyway, let's continue. We got here some wraiths. Oh great, now there's undead enemies showing up. Let's hit them with some holy spells. No legs. Now the reason no legs comes in is because the pin I mentioned on Natalie's skirt will randomly summon no legs throughout the battle. Now we haven't scanned these guys, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. See what we got. New data. These are flame wraiths. They are... as I mentioned, you have the green numbers. I would point to it, but you can see perfectly that they are super absorbent of fire and darkness, which means that they will do double damage. How do I explain this? They will do double the hit count, but it will heal them rather than hurt them. As opposed to the red text, which means it will do... They're extremely weak to holy, water, and wind. And then the 100% down at the bottom, the stat resistance means they're completely immune to those debuffs. Or statuses. Let's see. I'm going to quick slash this one. And we can... Nope, see? I was about to mess that up. Click the wrong one. We want to use holy magic. However, Natalie does not have any holy magic yet. So we will use the next best thing. Ice spells are generally effective against rocky or wet foes, so that'll be handy. Alright. Now, I'm very happy that we have Natalie, because her one and only real use, when I use her, is as a healer, not as much as a damage dealer. Oop, that's holy damage on his sword, so that's why it's a good idea to be using it. She has her special, which is a heal. At this point, it's not very strong, but it should heal a really, at least 50%. Now that right there would have caused Natalie to suffer instant death. Low hit chance, instant KO. But we don't have to worry about that because he's dead. And we get a whole bunch more of these. Make sure to use Summon Scan Bot and collect lots of monster data. It'll be helpful in remembering their weaknesses. Which is very true. However, we don't have the bushes. The fire bushes. There we go. Oh. Let's see. Everyone's got lower accuracy. Good job, Matt. Good counter. And lowered defense. Okay, so I think now is a good time to limit break. Mother Nature will bless us. And do a lot of damage. Bless pretty much means that I am immune to status debuffs, which means if I would have used this sooner, I would not have had this defense down or this burn. However, that was not the case, so cannot. I was not quick enough, therefore I suffer from those status ailments. This is the poison, and he will take damage every turn for 5 turns. At the end of his turn, specifically. He won't even live to be poisoned. And he will die from the poison. Which is very helpful. When you get to a big boss, and you want to kill him, but you spend a lot of time healing, poison and burn will become one of your greatest tools in your arsenal because it will do most of the damage for you. This is Blair the Witch. I'm looking for some materials to make a potion, but this forest is kind of dead, so I'm having a hard time. So we're going to find potion ingredients for her. Let's fight this wasp. Okay, you got some obsidian totems and some black wasps. No problem. We'll have Matt actually do that. Not a bad idea. There we go. Clear the board. Or field. Get some gunpowder and some bug wings. Get a couple level ups. We've amassed quite a bit of AP. I think it would be wise for me to look at that. Alright, what do we got? We have, elemental shots. Spark, frost, and water arrow. I always go with the water arrow first and follow up with the spark arrow because one turn I use aqua arrow and wet the target, and then the next turn I use spark arrow and severely damage the target. Matt, on the other hand, will be getting Swift Slash, my favorite skill, along with Nettle, which poisons. Actually, I'll level that up to 2. Swift Slash targets all foes, and the element is dependent on my weapon. So it weakens the power. It's like it doesn't do as much damage as a normal hit, but it hits everything. So it makes up for it. Natalie, on the other hand, will be learning the Heal More ability instead of a skill. However, I will level up her ice once. The reason I want her Heal More ability is because she is the healer, and so she needs to learn these 2 skills quite quickly for her to become a very valuable asset to the team. And we got some armor, which gives you bomb stun resistance and plus 10 to both defense and 20 accuracy. Let's fight the turtle shell. Alright, so we have some flame tortoises. We haven't scanned them yet, but it would be silly of me to leave them all alive just to scan when I can kill one of them and scan the rest. Or scan the remaining. Let me show you Wind Slash real quick. It's everything, but it's weaker. So, I'm going to kill that bush. No big deal. This is why we need to stack fire resistance while we're in this area. But I did get Aqua Arrow. Watch out, you may get wet, and then you'll be weak against thunder and ice. Which is good, because Natalie will then use an ice attack on him. Which will cause him to take a little extra damage, plus he's weak to ice in the first place. And we get an achievement. Water Conducts. You wet an enemy, and then you strike them with lightning, or with water, and you get the achievement. Easy, easy. So we'll shoot him. He's wet. We'll have Matt summon the scan bot. And then Natalie will hopefully be able to finish him. Check his HP. Maybe. It's a chance. Nope. If she would have crit, maybe. Defensive foes have point. Okay, this yellow glowing shield pretty much means 50% is reduction, and he gets an increased defense in general. So, oop, I don't know what happened there, but no matter, still dead. All right. Continue. And let's move on. So someone stole a magical jewel? Let's try this again. So someone stole a magical jewel from Greenwood. I just didn't see anything like that. It must have been someone else. Well, now that I see you guys, it's pretty obvious that you don't have it. I'm still mad that you pillaged my village. And for that, you're going to repay me by helping me find the jewel. And that's how it is, Natalie. Anna's the self-appointed team leader now. To make a joke here, Natalie and usually the girls apparently seem to have more balls than the guys do. You'd understand that if you played the third one, last boss. It's quite entertaining. Alright, and oh, No Legs comes to the rescue, and good job. Killed an enemy already. Alright, let's get rid of your burn debuff. Oh, well, dead. Alrighty. I like to use quick attack, or quick attack? It's the move Matt just used. When the enemy is about to die and I want to hit another enemy at the same time. Like this. This second Wraith right here that's attacking will die next turn. I could sneeze on him and he would die. However, this other guy isn't. So well. What I would have done is if he stayed alive, I would have used Swift Slash and it would have killed him and done damage to the other guy, which is the most efficient way of doing it. Alright. Doing better, no more dying. It's good. Let's go in this tree real quick. We got some orange juice and some beer. And flame skirt, wool, and the red feather. Trying to think who the first boss. There's no one in this house. I guess has been abandoned. Ash used to be a nice place when it was greener, but who don't want to live here now? And there's stuff in that. Nothing in that. Alright. Don't think I can get anything else. Alright. I'm trying to think of what the first boss is, because I need to ready myself stat-wise to face him. Alright, first thing we're going to do is going to take down the Tanukis. So they suck. And we'll take this one down with an ice. Probably won't kill it. Anna will next turn. And then Matt will scan the burr. Whoa! Body slam by such a beast! Yeah, this guy's gotta go. There we go. We'll actually have Matt nettle the sucker. Made it go berserk. It's way more dangerous now. Oh boy. We'll have Anna use water on it. Should cool it down. Water or ice damage, yeah. Alright, he's gonna do... Whoa! That was a big hit. Alright, well let's get rid of that. Good. Matt will poison them again. Silicon poisons isn't really my style, but whatever works, I guess. His weakness is actually poison. I should have looked, but I should be able to get rid of that berserk with the ice, plus with the wet debuff it should do more damage. And I was right. Let's see, what is... Keep using this, I guess. No, he has a resistance to water, so we'll just hit him. There we go. Which is actually smarter, because I forget that there's poison on my weapon. Alrighty. Go up here. No, nothing over there. Let's go over here and see what we got. So, Matt, Natalie, you seem pretty close. Are you just friends or are you... We're way more than just friends. Whoa, romantic love interest here. Natalie's like, what? I think you should have informed Natalie about this first. Yeah, we're a team. No Legs is in the team too, and so is Lance if we can find him. Oh, Matt. Poor Matt.
Meow.
Very boring, Anna. Very, very boring. Hello, I'm an aspiring actor. I usually play extras in zombie films, pantomimes, YouTube videos, and stuff like that. Well, why YouTube videos? But today I'm an extra in this game. How cool is that? Psst, camera's only rolling, buddy. You could probably get into character. Uh-oh. I should go learn the 2 lines I was given then. Very nice. Very, very nice. This slime cat. Okay, so like most games, you have different worlds. It's the best way of putting it. And you get a medal for it. What is this? I've never seen this cat before. So I'm gonna check that out. And I'll be right back. So I'm back. That's Battle Mountain. It's not something we have to worry about until after we complete the main storyline. Put it simple as that. I won't spoil it. I'll explain that when the time comes. But if you look, that cat has a bonfire on its head. Anyway, as I was saying, there was this cat located in the first village. Each field and main town has a slime cat used for quick teleporting so that you don't have to walk all the way back. So if we look on the map, you'd have to walk all the way down here through all the screens, and it's just convenient. No problem. Alright, let's just go ahead and see what's over here in the next screen. Almost at the end of the forest trail, there's something very special waiting for us at the end. Oh no, I see a block puzzle. I hate those things. Alright, so let's try this puzzle before we go back and get all those treasure chests that I missed. Alright. Ah, I did it. Not bad. Okay. Is there anything down here? Ah, yes. It's a way to get back. This tree requires an axe, which is a quest item you'll get eventually. Along with those larger rocks from the first video, when I was getting the treasure chest around the first block puzzle. Those rocks require a hammer to break. But there's an achievement called Used Rock Smash. Haven't checked. Alright, and we got giant floating eyeballs. Weak spot's probably the eyeball. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, it does quite a bit. Alright. And Natalie... I'm gonna bonk it just to see if it'll kill it. Yeah, it did. We'll kill the middle one, and then we'll scan the last one. Matt, this is not a time to be falling asleep. Wake up, lazy sack of crap. Alright, scanning this one. Let's see what we got. Alright, and we'll shoot you. And we'll smack him a little bit in the face. And level ups for almost everyone. Alrighty. And this is probably jellyfish. Yes, the flame jellyfish. Or, excuse me, lava jellyfish. Water won't work against them, and they're annoying because of it. So we're going to kill these guys off first. And hit him in the head. Bonk. And then we'll ice this guy. And Anna will finish him off. I will have Matt scan these guys. I don't actually remember what these guys are weak to because they're annoying. Ouch! They're annoying. So, get rid of this. Okay. Because they're jellyfish, they probably absorb water. But since they're made from lava, they probably also do not take fire damage. And as you saw, this burn actually healed him. Let's see what these guys are all about. They're about taking the... Oh, ice and lightning damage. How quaint. And almost dead. Alright. Gotta hate jellyfish. Never been stung by one. I have a feeling being burned by a lava jellyfish probably didn't feel that great either. So his weakness is poison, so if I just smack him and wind slash him, and it's all over. Not a big problem. We got some liquid. Oh my goodness, we got liquid ice. Alright, this is a very rare form of ice that can only be found in warmer climates. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then when we get to the colder climates, just wait till we find. Oh, just wait until we get there. It is amazing. Alright, let's kill this crow. Flying enemies are usually weak to. What's it called? Flying enemies are weak to lightning, so I already know their stat weaknesses. I will, however, need to scan them after I get rid of this annoying bug. Yes, focus Anna. That's fine. Or summon another bug. Yeah, these bugs have got to go. However, they're annoyingly relentless. Let's see. Well, we'll hit Anna a few more times. Hit Anna a few more times, and probably get a limit break, which I'll be fine with. Let's kill this bush off. So let's kill this bush off. There we go. And that means that we can now kill this bird. There we go. Thunder! That'll be good against flying enemies and robots. Okay. More. Oh my god. These stupid things are so annoying. Alright. Random bird use sand attack. It was extremely effective. And more bugs. Alright. Let's scan him. This is getting quite aggravating. I'm sick of bugs. I do not remember them doing this being this bad online. Alright. Do we have any? We got no legs to come and hit them all. Then we'll do that. And we're out of mana. Great. Alright, and you have one little hit if you don't. Okay, good. Alright, you're gone. Man, that is really annoying. But we got 6 bug wings, which, and a lot of XP, which I guess makes up for it, kinda. Not really. Alright, if we come over here, got a big bush, so I'm going to give that Matt a kiwi and a muffin. And we'll fight the big bush. Got some slimes and the big old burr. Let's see. Oh, your little ocarina. Yeah. This should kill the bush. And then if we summon no legs, that should take care of the slimes and the bush. Okay. Do not want to use the limit break right now. However, I want to go to order, and I do want to nettle this thing. so that I can use this on it. And then use this. There we go. Ow! Okay, well that happened. The same thing, poison him. Aqua. Oh, buddy. There we go. This beast will feed us for a long time. Yeah, you ever had bear meat? Delicious. It's delicious. I wouldn't know. I've never had bear, but Matt'll tell me? Question mark? Okay. Flying eyeball, and then we'll advance. Going to shoot. Actually, you know what? No, I gotta save that for because there's a boss coming up. I do know that the boss is coming up, so I am going to save my limit breaks because they're very useful during the boss. Actually, no. Anna's isn't because it doesn't actually hurt the boss, if I remember correctly. Monster Hunter. I think that's just kill 100 monsters, which I've done. Oops. Alright, so tactics. Order her. Give him coffee. Ready? Limit. There we go. And level up for all but Natalie. Yeah, this is what I'll do. Let's go ahead and advance. We'll not worry about these 3 creeps. Just go up one more. There's the Mighty Oak. He is the first boss of the game. Isn't he just another monster? It's huge, so you have to go near it. We're just gonna have to defeat him in battle, earn his respect, and then he should be happy to help us out. Totally thrashed me last time I was here, but I think we'll be alright this time. Well, there's a tree, so I guess we should get our fire spells ready now. Okay. Try summoning any creatures. How can they make our summoners stronger? They don't level up like normal skills. Summon creatures' powers determined by the summoner's level. Often other factors have no effect, so they're pretty constant like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is that we are at the first boss, and this video is rather large. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it. I'm going to go back and kill those 3 creeps. Then we'll fight the boss in our next video. Seems pretty reasonable to me. So, actually first, you know what we'll do? We'll scan it. Everybody get a look at it. Oh, music's changed. Scan it real quick. I'm gonna go get Natalie's limit break to max by killing those last 3 creatures, and we'll start up a video for the next. Let's see. That's another great thing. You can flee from every battle. Most every battle. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end the video here for now. I will be back, well, for me in a few moments. For you, probably a little longer than that. This episode has been pretty much talking about stats and killing things. I'll work on that, make more storyline, less battles, even though the majority of this is battles, however. Just the beginning. Until once we get Lance and get into the other areas, it gets a lot quicker, and there's a lot less, you know, just fighting for the sake of fighting. Anyway, catch you in the next episode. It's Aisha signing off, and I'll see y'all in a little while. Bye.